All right, when it comes to inverse operations, the hardest thing you're going to run into is these word problems because you're kind of working backwards rather than forwards like we normally do. So there is a problem that looks exactly like this. It's a little bit different, but I think this will help you. So it says, Maverick takes 6 minutes to run a mile. He is 3 minutes faster than Samantha. How many minutes does Samantha take? So we know that we need to find Samantha, but we know Mavericks. So can you tell I used my name and my dog's name? But so the first thing we need to do is figure out our total. So in this case, our total is 6 minutes because it's telling us that Maverick takes 6 minutes to run. So that means my 6 minutes is going to be right here. And then I see that I have 3 minutes and I have Samantha. Now I don't know Samantha, so that's my big question mark here. So I'm gonna show that with an S because that's something I don't know. So I'm gonna figure out Samantha's score written by an S. And I know that he's 3 minutes faster than I am. So if he's 3 minutes faster, I have to ask myself, would I add 3 to me or would I add 3 to him? In this case, I want to add 3 to him because he's running faster than I am. So my number needs to be larger because I'm taking longer. So if that's the case, I want to subtract by 3 because I'm going slower. But in order to do that, I need to make my number bigger. So I want to use the opposite operation. So in order to make my number bigger, I want to subtract from me first. So now since we have this set up, our equation, I can figure out what S is by using inverse operation. So I'm going to add 3 to each side. These two cancel each other out. And I get S equals 9. Now I need to figure out if this makes sense. So I can do 2 things. The first thing I can ask myself is, okay, well, is this number bigger than Maverick's 6 minutes? It is, because I have 9. My second thing is to take this number and plug it in for S. So I have 9 minus 3 equals 6. Is that true? Yes, it is, which means it's correct. So when you're working with word problems, you need to figure out which one is your total, because you're always going to have a total because we're looking for a variable. Your next thing is, if you're struggling with your sign, if you don't know whether it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, you can set it up either way, find your answer, and then when you get to the answer, figure out if it makes sense. If I added 3 here, I would be subtracting. 6 minus 3 is 3. I ran a 3-minute mile. I don't think that makes much sense. And I'd be faster than Maverick, so that wouldn't make sense either. So that's a good way to tell if your answer makes sense. So make sure you pull out all the numbers. I've shown you how to do this on lesson 17. My period 1 class, you saw it in person. My period 2, 5, and 6, you saw it online, so hopefully you watched that video. But I think this will be helpful. If you're still stuck, I'm going to upload videos shown by other people to help you as well, and I hope that'll give you some help on that. So this is due, not really due, but on Friday. If you can get it to me as soon as possible, that's great. If you need a little more time, no worries, that's fine too. All right, so I will talk to you later.